time.
Why? Has not a master enough of his mind without you and your drug-ridden dreams?
The edge of death. Look! Over there! It's coming for us! Assalamu alaikum. I beg your help. We've been lost in this storm for 2 days. My wife is ill and very near her time.
Here, let me help you. It is a bad time for my master. His wife has been in labor 2 days. What is happening here?
My wife, she's ill. No water.
We will take care of her. Carry her to my tent.
She's almost completely dehydrated. Pulse faint, weak. Blood pressure extremely low.
My wife wanted our child to be born in the Holy Land. We tried, but the British would not give us visas. We thought if we could come across the desert, we could enter from the rear and slip into the country.
With just 2 donkeys, but you have still more than 600 miles of desert to cross.
Well, the storm came. We lost our supplies. It was a nightmare. You know, of course, that we're Jews.
Yes, I know.
And yet you're still willing to help us?
We're all travelers on the same sea. Would you refuse me if the positions were reversed?
How in the name of humanity could I?
I am Samir Al Fay.
You say Ben Ezra.
The towel, please. Now you must watch what I'm doing very closely. Gently prise the lips apart so that the drops of sugared water trickle slowly into her throat. It is the nearest substitute I can find for glucose intravenous feeding. But remember, very slowly. She must not gag.
I understand.
Now I must tend to my own wife.
You would not have made this pilgrimage if I had not insisted. You told me the sex of a child is decided at its conception.
That is because I'm a doctor. I'm also a believer.
Son, the Quran permits you other wives.
I would never do that. And I would never divorce Nabila.
She can't be dead. Her stomach is moving.
It may not be too late. The child could be saved. It's just possible. a son, Ben Ezra.
What can I do with a son? With no woman and 600 miles of desert to cross, the child will die. Your Allah in his wisdom has seen fit not to answer our prayers. Your prayer was for a son. Mine was only that my wife would live. Perhaps your Allah is wiser than both of us. Maybe that is why he's brought us together in the desert.
I don't understand you.
If it weren't for you, this child would have died with his mother. You are more his father than I am.
Oh, that's impossible. That's ridiculous.
With me, the child will die. Allah has answered your prayers for a son. With you, he will grow safe and strong.
With me, he will be a Muslim, not a Jew.
Samir, did you not tell me we're all travelers on the same sea?
Answered our prayers. We have a son.
I had the most terrible dream. I dreamed the baby had died.
A dream, Nabila. Just a dream.
Oh, he's beautiful. My son has blue eyes. Woman, will you never learn? All newborn children have blue eyes.
Master.
Welcome home, my son. I'm happy to be home, Father.
Guard now in our country?
Some have even more guards. The prince has more than 100 at his summer palace.
Mother!
Forgive me, my son, but I could not wait any longer to see you. واشتني
cigar?
I'll stick to these.
Even your language is more American than Arabic.
Not to the Americans.
I imagine you would like to know why I sent you that telegram.
But I knew better than to ask.
Of course. It was at the bidding of my brother. He has reached the age of 60. Allah be praised.
And the medical care you provided should share some of the praise, I think.
First, Allah. Then perhaps Samir Al Fay. However, there was one field in which I could not help him, and perhaps Allah did not see fit to. A male heir to succeed him. Long ago he decided that it was the will of Allah that he would not have a direct heir, and that I, his brother, would provide one for him. It was for that reason that many, many years ago your mother and I made a pilgrimage to Mecca, and our prayers were answered with your birth.
Nevertheless, he has not designated me as his heir.
I think the moment has now arrived. His Excellency is summering at Alai, and he has sent for us. I think you know what that means.
Yes, I think I do.
Now that you have finished your cigarette, I would recommend a cigar. Fit for a prince.
Those are £100 notes. More money than a workman earns in a year.
You're free to choose. Any one of them is yours.
Thank you. But they're women.
You have a lovely son, and he has sound taste. He's also very American. father and I have been discussing your future plans.
I am your servant.
First, you are my nephew, and my blood. The world has been changing rapidly. Many things have happened since your birth, and we must change our plans accordingly. You know, I have always thought of you as my heir, and thought that someday you would take my place as ruler of our country. I have, this past month, concluded an agreement with American, British, and European countries to develop our oil resources. They have committed themselves to build refineries and help develop our country. All of this shows great promise, but I am still not at ease.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
I have more important plans for you, Baydr, than to succeed me. I want a man who can walk in the Western world and take these riches which they so grudgingly give to us and use them in the Western way to acquire even more riches. If you undertake this task for which you have been trained and will be trained even further, then I promise you that your firstborn son will become my heir and the next prince.
I need no promise from my sovereign prince. I will take my joy in carrying out his wishes.
My own son could do no more for me. But there is one further matter to be arranged. Your marriage. You need not seem surprised. From reports that I had about last night, you should provide me with many sons. Your father and I have been discussing this very carefully, and after a great deal of thought, we have selected a bride for you, of whom you can be very proud. She is young and beautiful, and comes from one of the best families of Lebanon. In America, a girl of 16 may be considered young. In our lands, oh, she's just ripe.
We are going to be married a long time. Sooner or later, one of us will have to speak.
My father says that it is a man's duty to talk, a woman's to listen.
Very well, if this is my duty. I was just wondering, Marion, how you felt, about our getting married.
I'm listening. Do I have to answer?
No, you don't. It wasn't fair of me. You don't have too much choice, do you?
Do you?
Old-fashioned, isn't it?
Yes.
In America, I almost forgot how we do things.
I've always wanted to go abroad. My father wouldn't let me. Did you like it?
People are very simple there. Most of the time, you know exactly what they're thinking.
You have blue eyes.
My father says it goes all the way back to the Holy War. Ever since then, blue eyes show up in the family, now and then. Marion, you're very beautiful.
You really think so?
I really think so. Would you still like to go abroad?
Yes.
Then we go to Europe on our honeymoon.
Papa, you took a spill on purpose so Ahmed wouldn't feel so bad.
I deny that. But even if it were true...
It is true.
Please don't interrupt. But even if it were true, your tutor tells me that your command of the English language leaves much to be desired. True or false?
True.
Very well, then. Does your sister accuse me of faking grammatical errors to spare your feelings?
I'm hungry. When is lunch?
You...
Master, a message by radio. Dear Father Samir,
Jabir will see that you have some lunch. I have to go ashore.
Papa, lunch together would be so much fun.
Sorry.
Let me start by saying that no blame can possibly be attached to Mariam. I understand that she followed my instructions implicitly, and she did not leave her bed for 1 month. It must be the will of Allah.
How is she?
Well, she is very depressed, naturally.
Was there any indication?
It would have been a boy.
Well then, perhaps the next time.
Baydr, I'm afraid that there will be no next time.
He's talking to Sacco, Mr. Carriage. Wait a minute, he just got off? Go right in, he's expecting you.
Morning, Chief.
Morning, Dick. How's the wife?
Lonely, she says.
Well, I have some good news for her. We're flying to Tokyo on Wednesday. And we'll have a half-hour stop at San Francisco to refuel. We're gonna have a drink with her at the airport.
Yeah. Well, alcohol isn't exactly what she's lonely for.
I know.
Thanks.
I spoke to the prince this morning, and he's very concerned about the election.
I'll tell him not to be. Won't change anything, whether it's Nixon or Kennedy.
They don't differ on Israel at all?
No, not noticeably. And certainly not during the election.
What have we contributed to the campaigns?
100,000 each?
Is that money down the drain?
Not necessarily.
What does that mean?
Well, that means, Chief, that no matter who's elected, you'll be invited to the inaugural ball.
Mr. Al Fay? Are you the son of Dr. Samir Al Fay?
Yes.
May I introduce myself? I'm Colonel Ben Ezra of the Israeli Army.
So I got it.
This may sound strange, but I was a good friend of your father's.
I don't recall my father ever having mentioned you.
I remember very well when you were born.
It was possible you and my father were friends then. That was many years before the Arabs were driven from their homeland.
Don't you wish for peace between our peoples?
Of course I do.
Then we have a lot more in common than you believe.
fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own.
Kennedy of Massachusetts became the 35th President of the United States today with a bid to the communist world to begin anew the quest for peace. The 43-year-old Democrat was sworn into office by Chief Justice Earl Warren at 12:51 p.m.
So fascinating. They say there are four inaugural balls. The President is going to all of them.
As a matter of fact, so am I.
Why, Master? You want that much to see the President?
No, Javier. I want very much to see one particularly beautiful woman with long blonde hair. Don't wait up for me.
In the presence of his 70-year-old predecessor, President Franco.
Miss? Yes? I'd like to say something very witty and charming to you, but...
Yes?
But all I can think of to say is, how does it feel to dance with the President of the United States?
Are you a reporter?
Oh, no. What's your name?
Jordana Mason.
Jordana. Do you know the President well?
You ask a lot of questions for a man who's not a reporter.
I'm sorry, but I can't think of any other way to keep you from walking away.
Why don't you ask me to dance?
Taken? Yes, I think so, sir.
That's unfortunate. Bring us a bottle of Dom Perignon.
Yes, sir.
Are you here because you made a large contribution to Jack's campaign?
By Jack, I assume you mean Mr. Kennedy?
Yes.
And the nickel went to Mr. Nixon's campaign. So either way, I would have been here. And you?
I'm an instructor in social studies at Berkeley and was one of the organizers of the Students for Kennedy movement. It suddenly occurred to me, I don't even know your name.
Oh, we can fix that.
Baydr?
Baydr.
Baydr Al Fay, 370 Wall Street, New York. Media Incorporated. Media, what does that stand for?
That's the name of my company. Middle Eastern Development and Investment Associates.
So you're an Arab?
Mm-hmm.
This is a lovely champagne. And you're a very attractive man.
Well, we have the whole weekend.
We have we? Well, it's freezing here and I don't have any clothes for this weather.
We can take care of that. We can leave for Acapulco tonight. It's very warm there.
Oh, we're going to Acapulco, are we? Is there a plane leaving this late?
My plane leaves when I want it to.
Then it's true about all Arabs being so rich.
True? And getting through her.
You really think, don't you, that I'm going to fall right into your arms?
On the contrary, I wouldn't like it very much if you did. A slow descent, perhaps? Hmm?
Can I think about it and let you know in the morning?
Of course you can. But it would be a shame to miss a whole day in the sunshine.
It's been a heavenly weekend. Plenty of sunshine, swimming, marvelous food. After a while, I didn't even mind the mariachi music.
Or the fact that there was no sex. Hmm?
Is that in the form of a question?
Not particularly.
Good. Then I don't have to answer it. What time does my plane leave for San Francisco?
In about an hour.
Where are you off to?
From here? Rio, then Algiers, Cannes, Paris, London, and then New York.
Is that where you live? New York?
No. I have an office and an apartment there. Beirut is my home.
Why isn't Beirut on your schedule?
Because I have a wife in Beirut.
Oh. Children?
Mm-hmm. 2.
Well, if I'm going to catch that plane, I'd better get dressed.
Your plane leaves in an hour, but you don't have to be on it. I mean, why don't you come with me? The idea of Rio, Cannes, Paris, etc. doesn't appeal to you?
It appeals to me very much. Very, very much. However, a weekend I can explain to my mother and father, but how long would we be gone?
A month or thereabouts?
How do I explain a month or thereabouts to my parents? beautiful name. Anyway, it's better than our name. Mason means that Daddy's ancestors were bricklayers. Al Fay means that Baydrs were princes.
I'm not impressed. My God, what a mess. People say to me, where is Jordana? What do I say to them?
You tell them simply and truthfully that Jordana is living in sin with a beautiful Arab.
You've broken your father's heart. You've broken your mother's heart. And you sit there joking.
I'm very serious, Mommy. He happens to love me very much.
He's married, isn't he?
Just one wife. He's entitled to 4, you know.
When will we ever see you?
Every 3 months, Baydr goes home for 2 weeks. I'll be glad to spend those 2 weeks with you and Daddy.
I think your father would like to have a long talk with you. Very long.
Good, because I have a message for him from Baydr. Baydr wants to open a $2 million account with Daddy's brokerage firm.
What a ghastly nerve. What makes him think that he can bribe his way into our affection?
Because I told him he can. It may take a little time and another $1 million or so.
Oh, Jordana, really?
Come on, Mommy, come on. It's not all that bad. Come on, let's have a drink. Come on.
Come on.
Aujourd'hui, sur les pentes d'Arlington, l'Amérique a enterré John Fitzgerald Kennedy, livrant son corps à la terre qu'il a si bien aimée et son âme au Dieu qu'il adorait. Suivant les derniers rites de la messe funèbre, qui a bouleversé le calme habituel de sa veuve Jacqueline, le corps du président martyr a été transporté de l'autre côté de la rivière Potomac. Le tombeau national des morts est photographié.
Turn it off, Baydr. I can't be watching it anymore.
Il y avait au moins 1 million de spectateurs.
So sad. Such a beautiful man. A tragic end. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that it was he who really brought us together. And perhaps that was his greatest achievement.
What a tasteless thing to say at a time like this.
You'll misunderstand me, of course. But to an Arab, assassinations, killings are, well, a way of life.
Go away. I don't like you very much tonight.
What is it, Jordana?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not the time to talk about it.
What?
I guess I've been taking stock. Let me try and sum up the almost 3 years we spent together. I've been to Paris, London, Rome, Madrid, Berlin, Stockholm, Athens, every great city of the world, except Beirut.
What more can anyone ask?
Well, for one thing, I would like to be married.
Ah.
I will not be treated as a concubine.
We can be married. Under Muslim law, I'm allowed 4 wives.
Fine, then marry 3 other Arab women.
I don't want to marry anyone else, Jordana. I want to marry you.
Then get a divorce. I love you, Baydr. And I want to be your wife, your only wife. Do you understand that? That's the way I was brought up. One wife at a time.
It's not that important, really. It's just the way I look at it.
Fine, then. That's the way I look at it. Excuse me, I'm going to bed.